What's going on, Assassins? It's Dark Strider, and the wait apparently is over. I honestly thought that the update was going to be coming out next Tuesday along with the DLC, the Claws of Awaji, but apparently they're preparing it for us for tomorrow, September 11th. So, what's going to be included here? I'm going to explain what's going on. So first of all, we're going to see this update happening at 2 p.m. UTC, 10 a.m. EDT, and 7 a.m. PT. What is going to be happening is the patch sizes will be 12.40 gigabyte for the PS5, 32 gig for the Xbox Series X and S, 24 gig for Mac. PC will be 42 gigabyte and Steam will be 17 gigabyte. Now, what they're going to do is include the basically help starting us off with the Claws of Awaji, which is coming out on the 16th. So this is kind of like the precursor to that. Not going to be a bad thing. That way we're just ready to go. Hopefully there's no patches on the 16th for this. One of the very cool highlights of this is that you don't have to wait for the DLC in order to get the bow staff. There's going to be a free story quest called Go with the Bow, in which you are going to get a bow staff, and you're going to be able to do all kinds of like wild stuff. You're going to be able to do a chain assassination with the bow staff. Why you can't do it besides using tools, I don't know. But this is going to be very cool that we're going to get the bow staff. You don't need to have Claws of Awaji in order to do it. On top of that, we're going to have a level cap increase. The level cap is now going to 100. So that's going to be kind of wild to be playing Claws of Awaji at level of 100. I don't know if a lot of people are going to get there that soon. It gives you, like 3 or 4 days to do it. Good luck to you if you are able to. There's going to be new hideout upgrades. With the update, there's going to be each unique building is going to get 2 additional upgrade levels, so that you'll have 20 new enhancements and 3 new hideout levels. So the upgrades are going to introduce more bonuses to accelerate the hideout growth, to improve crafting capability, making gold more accessible, and directly enhance Noe, Yasuke, and their allies, making them more effective in both combat and exploration, which is going to be pretty wild. On top of that, we're going to be able to advance the time of day now. When you upgrade the Nando to level 2, you're going to get the ability to meditate and skip time forward to the next day, the next 6 o'clock a.m. or p.m. That's how it's going to work. So that's going to be kind of cool, especially when a lot of this game, when it's dark, is really a pain and just awfully annoying. So we'll see that. There's going to be improved scouts. You upgrade the study to level 4. It allows scouts to both reveal viewpoints and safe houses. Discovering safe houses is especially valuable, as it enables Noe and Yasuke to join the action more quickly by reducing their travel time. So what are safe houses? The Kakurega that you find all throughout the maps. That's going to be pretty cool. The map is going to be you're going to be able to unfog more of the map more often, which is going to be very useful. A lot of people are tired of seeing, a lot of just fog everywhere. You go to a viewpoint, you don't see everything that you want to see. Your gear will now be upgraded even further. You'll be able to upgrade the forge to level 6. You're going to be able to enhance your your gear to new quality tiers, mythic and artifact. So that's going to be kind of wild. It says once an item reaches a new quality, it can be further upgraded through 8 additional levels to unlock its full potential. So what I'm thinking is that we're going to see kind of like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where you could upgrade your gear to the highest level, but then in order to like really strengthen it, you had to get materials to like kind of upgrade those bars. And once you have those bars upgraded, your weapon was super powerful. It might have even been OP. So I'm pretty sure that that's what they're going to be doing, and I think that that's actually pretty cool. That's going to make things a little more exciting as we play along. On top of that, there's going to be new project called Sanctuary, and in this new project, they're going to be releasing a lot of fun stuff. So this is not the way that I thought that they would be releasing a bunch of legacy robes. Apparently our first legacy is going to be Ezio, which, I mean, of course, he's popular. We're going to have the Eagle Head Kasurigama. We're going to have the Renaissance robe and hood. We're going to have a rooftop cat, which is a pet dressed kind of like Ezio. And you have the Charm of Firenze, which is going to be a trinket. Don't know if they're going to know what Firenze is, but I think that that's kind of cool. I'd love to see the stats. Hopefully they've got some really good stats. Obviously the cat is going to have no stats. So we'll see what happens. On top of that, there's supposed to be new anomalies in Awaji. As we're exploring, there's going to be a bunch of new things. So anybody who has the expansion installed, that is who's going to be coming across any of that. On top of that, uncapped cutscenes. Cutscenes are no longer limited to 30 FPS on PC. Don't know how that's going to affect console and whatnot. And then, of course, there's going to be a bunch of bug fixes. They're going to fix an issue where the game crashed during the cutscene of the Chained Rift. They're going to fix various localization issues. An issue where the vertical sliding sound effect continued if you switched character during a slide. They're going to fix an issue where some tutorials repeated themselves after you unlocked Yasuke. As far as gameplay goes, there's an issue where the Naginata Ronin were not vulnerable after using the Volt ability. They're addressing an issue where the scale and the Koi soaring Tatsu trinkets are not functioning the way they should. An issue where the aiming reticle option, only while aiming, was missing from the settings. They're fixing an issue where the new item notification appears after looting weapons from scouts and supply chests. We all know how annoying that is. You just keep getting that exclamation point, and it just teaves me off. Anyway, they're going to fix an issue where players are unable to start the horse archery in Iga because the quest giver moved spot locations. Like, I think I had that problem, honestly, but I still got it to work. They fixed an issue where the Iko Iki Kamen banner was missing after completing the collection of crest quests. An issue where the Mount Nakai contract targeted a chest that was already open. I've had that issue before. They're going to fix an issue where multiple waypoints were not syncing. And then difficulty options. They're fixing an issue on Nightmare difficulty where the Teppo enemies appeared broken. Also on Nightmare difficulty where the Samurai Spear Guard had a combat glitch. And an issue in Canon mode where it disabled itself on the second launch of the game. As far as the Hideout goes, they're fixing an issue in the Hideout when you're selecting an option to duel with Noe or Yasuke did nothing. An issue where the certain buildings or set pieces could not be rotated. Another issue that prevented players from moving to the horse stables after changing their original location. And an issue where Rufino remained stuck in the hideout after being recruited. As far as skills, abilities, and upgrades, they're addressing an issue where the Shadow Piercer ability was not functioning correctly, and an issue where the 33% health recovery on posture attack perk was not functioning as expected. As far as visuals and graphics, they're fixing several visual issues. They're fixing a visual issue with the Architect's lip sync in the Sea Killer's quest, an issue affecting Yasuke's aim with the Teppo when wearing various samurai hats, an issue with the Ronin Kasa hat. They're fixing an issue with the Blush of Earth bow quiver, an issue with the Oni's flesh armor, and an issue where one of the masks did not have red eyes on them. So now, the next section, we're going to talk spoilers. So if you don't want to have any of these spoilers, fast forward a bit. But we're actually going to be getting a couple of fixes here as well. So, in a critical encounter, they're fixing an issue where players couldn't interact with Rufino to trigger the quest. In Broken Horn, they're fixing an issue where players could not progress due to being stuck in the Animus Wall. face the
But a choice I
Orochi
can
Baba.
respect.
They're fixing an issue where the
Forget
yokai objective
Nagatomo.
markers rewards
Your
were not being
allegiance is
granted
here
correctly.
now with your
Feast for
neighbors.
Thought. They're fixing
We
an
will
issue
not
where the
betray them
requirements
again.
were automatically completed for the quest. Man Behind the Curtain, they fixed an issue where Amargo died. Gaspar was incorrectly shown as dead. My Name is Yasuke, they fixed an issue where players could not progress due to being stuck outside of the
So
enemy's
their
wall.
blood should pay for
Of
a
My
sack
Enemy,
rice.
they're fixing an issue where
see the earthly
Hiramachi's
sense.
man stopped moving if the
You
player
are
entered
a
combat
justice
while
seeker,
following him
as am
out of
I.
the shadows. They're fixing an issue where the game crashed after the
Call me
cutscene.
Ibuki.
Silver Smugglers, they're fixing an issue where the Yoshiada could be assassinated early before
I
the
used to
quest.
serve under
T-Bowls
Nagatomo
for Rikyu,
years ago.
they're fixing an issue with a
Me
hideout
and
where
Kyobe.
the T-Bowls could no longer be
Kyobe
placed
was
after completing
like
the
a
quest.
brother to me.
The
Until I
tournament, they're fixing an issue
refused
where players
to
could
do
not
Nakatomi's
interact with
bidding.
Gyoji despite a
Kyobe
blue marker
himself
being shown.
dumped me in
And
the
they're
woods.
fixing an issue where players are unable
I
to
was
talk to
exiled.
Katsuhime in the crop field when she was sitting on the ground. Other than that, there's going to be
How
a
astute of
PC
you.
specific platform fix
Perhaps you are
where the heavy attack
What is the line?
LMB and shift was
How
not
much
functioning.
longer
So
must I
that's the
carry
list of what
this
we've got so
hateful
far and what we
flame?
know so far. Of course, they may
Maybe
add
it
a
is
couple of
time
like
for me to
little
return
sneaky
home.
things here and there. So join
If
me
you
tomorrow
wish to help
and
me
we'll
again,
take a look at what
meet me
came
near
out,
Hideout.
what they've got going
We
on,
can put an
and
end to
what is
Nakatomi's
happening.
wrath.
So this update is going to happen during the normal reset, and then at 2 o'clock is when we get the Animus reset, the bi-weekly Animus reset, and you know that's when everything kicks off. It's going to be hours earlier when we have the normal reset, the daily. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for this? What is your favorite thing? Did you think that the legacy outfits would be placed in an Animus project? Do you think that that's kind of cheesy? Do you think that there should be other quests in order to get it? Or do you think that that's fair? What do you think of the items that we'll be getting in the new project? And are you ready to actually go and play it? Honestly, had I known that that's what they were going to do, I would have waited until tomorrow to start doing all of the different projects and whatnot. It's kind of messed up. Like, we should have known this a little bit ahead of time. And another thing I gotta say, Ubisoft, you said early September. Tomorrow is practically the middle of September. It's already the 11th, man. So, I don't know. You gotta word your stuff a little bit clearly. Anyway, once again, I'd love to know your thoughts. Leave them in the comments below. Let's have a discussion, and hopefully, we're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.
The other side was barred.
Ya Yi!